How to turn views into trust so people can choose you. Let me say something very important. Visibility alone does not build business. You can have views. You can have followers. You can even have people watching you. And still, they don't choose you. That's because growth does not happen at the level of views. It happens at the level of trust. We are dealing with what really moves people, and that's trust. Because people don't buy information, they don't buy videos, they don't buy posts. They buy people they trust. Here is the truth most creators don't understand. You don't need everyone to trust you. You only need the right people to trust you. And trust is not built by shouting louder. It is built by being consistent, honest, and clear. Let me explain what trust really means online. Trust means when someone sees your content, they feel understood. They feel like you're speaking to them, not at them. They feel safe listening to you. That is trust. Many people think trust comes from looking perfect. Perfect branding, perfect videos, perfect language. That is not true. Trust comes from clarity and honesty. People trust what feels real. Let me say this clearly. You do not need to pretend to be an expert at everything. In fact, pretending breaks trust. You only need to be one step ahead of the person you are helping. That's enough. At our Pella Academy, we teach this principle. Teach from experience, not ego. Share what you have learned. Share what worked. Share what did not work. That honesty builds credibility. Now let's talk about the biggest trust killer: inconsistency. Today you say one thing. Tomorrow you say something else. Next week you change direction. People don't know what you stand for. And when people are unsure, they don't commit. Trust is built through repetition. Repeating the same message, solving the same problem, speaking to the same audience. Over time, people begin to recognize you, and recognition builds trust. Let me make this very practical. Every piece of content you create should answer at least one of these questions. Do I understand their problem? Do I know what I'm talking about? Can I guide them forward? If the answer is yes, trust grows. Another mistake people make is hiding their journey. They think they must look successful before they speak. That is wrong. Your journey is part of your authority. Share what you are learning. Share what you are fixing. Share what you are building. Progress builds trust more than perfection. Now, let me talk about something very important. Trust grows faster when you slow down. When you explain things simply, when you don't rush, when you don't overwhelm people. Clarity creates calm. Calm creates trust. Here is a simple trust building habit. Show up consistently. Not perfectly, consistently. People trust what they see often. Even 2 videos a week done consistently build more trust than random bursts of content. Let me give you a simple exercise. Ask yourself this question. If someone watched 3 of my videos, would they understand what I stand for? If the answer is no, simplify your message. Trust loves simplicity. Here is the mindset shift I want you to keep. Stop trying to convince the people. Start trying to serve them. Convincing creates resilience. Serving creates trust. When trust is present, something powerful happens. People stop asking, who is this person? And start asking, how can I work with them? That is when business begins. If you apply what we covered today, speak clearly, stay consistent, share honestly, repeat your message, trust will grow. Not instantly, but steadily. And steady trust leads to long-term success. In part 1, we fixed clarity. In part 2, we worked on visibility. Now, in part 3, we are dealing with what really moves people, and that's trust. In part 4, we will be bringing everything together. Clarity, visibility, trust, and turning it into income. In the next video, I will show you how to turn your business into money, even as a beginner. Subscribe and stay connected. This is our Pella Academy, Mentor Me Expert. And here we build businesses with trust, not pressure.